Today we have with us a very promising youngster. He plays first class cricket for Mizoram across all formats, and his name is Jehu Anderson. He is a wicket-keeper batsman. So welcome to the show, Jehu.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for inviting me.
Yeah, this is one of our first interviews or interactions with an athlete from Mizoram. So take us through that part of the country, like how's cricket there?
Yeah. Firstly, I'm very privileged. I'm the first person from Mizoram
Yeah,
to be called up for this interview,
yeah,
and I would like to say that Mizoram is a beautiful state, and it is much known for its athleticism, and especially in the sport of football and boxing, there are very world-renowned athletes from there.
correct,
And cricket as a game in Mizoram is a very much growing game,
correct.
and it is very much developing right from the grassroots. I would like to thank our association leaders for taking up such great initiatives. As we can see, very good results from our under 16 state teams smashing all sorts of records this year.
Yeah.
And I would like to say, yeah, cricket is a very much growing
Yeah,
game in
the very
Mizoram.
reason I asked you this question was because football is very popular in
Yeah,
Mizoram. So, like, I wanted to know, like, how's cricket growing there? But yeah,
yeah.
Jev, take us through your journey, like how it all started for you.
So basically, I did my education in Bangalore.
Okay,
So since my dad and mom worked in Bangalore, and my dad was a cricket frenzy person, so he introduced me to this game, and
yeah,
he was the person who really taught a lot to me about the game, and he was basically my first coach, not professionally, but he took me through all the basics of the game.
perfect.
And right from my under 14 and under 16 days, I was playing for my school team in Bangalore. It's called St. John's High School, and I was also the captain of my school team. And my first cricket club in Bangalore was Young Lions Cricket Club, and that is basically how my cricket journey started.
So, when was the first time, like, you, like, actually felt like, yeah, like, I might go on to play higher levels?
Like to give an appreciation to my coach, my first school coach. His name is Mr. Kevin Robson. So he was the one who basically nurtured me and
Okay,
taught me a lot about the game. And he saw a lot of potential in me, just like my dad did. And that just turned out into lots of uncountable hours and of hard work and determination. And I also used to travel a lot. So I stayed very far from Bangalore city, and my school was in the heart of the city. So I would wake up at 5 a.m., catch three buses, and go for my school practice, which started at 6:30 a.m. So there was a lot of hard work and a lot of determination.
like we all know how difficult it is for a bowler, for a batsman, but take us through like what it takes to be a keeper batsman playing first class cricket, the amount of hard work and practices which you do.
Yeah, being a keeper is basically not very easy because especially in Test cricket, in multi-days cricket, you have to keep focus in every single ball, and it goes on for a long time, and you need to have a lot of mental toughness and physical toughness as well. And there are a lot of challenges as well as a keeper, and I myself have broken three fingers already in my through my cricketing career, although I am still a young player. I'm
Yeah,
24 years of age now, and so it's very challenging, very difficult, but also at the same time, it's what I love doing, and it's just.
I suppose you have already played 2 seasons of Ranji cricket now.
Yeah.
So, what are some of your most memorable moments in first class cricket?
I would say my most memorable moment in my first class cricket was last season. when I scored 100 not out against the champions of the plate group Bihar, and our team was a bit down because we were about to lose that game, and it was just a matter of one partnership with my teammate, which held a foundation for our draw.
And like if we have to go back, like what are some of your most memorable performances across age groups?
All right. So I would like to say my most memorable across age groups would be my under 25 state team debut.
Your
I
audio
scored.
is getting correct.
All right. Am I audible now?
Yeah, now it's all right.
All right. So I would like to say my most memorable and most precious moment in my age group category of state team would be my debut match in under 25. I scored 255 runs in my debut on my debut and 66 in the first innings and 192 in the second innings. And this was against Nagaland in Bhubaneswar.
Amazing. And Jehu, like take us through your routine, like what all practices, exercises, or regimen you follow being a wicket keeper, what all drills you do. Like youngsters would love to know about it.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean, obviously you are also a youngster, but the
yeah,
ones who are
yeah.
playing below like club level or who are still just getting started, they might get some insights.
All right. So basically, being a wicket keeper, it's first of all, it's a challenging work, and you have to give your 100% in being a wicket keeper. Uh, so there's a lot of physical aspects to that, and also mental aspects. You have to be very physically fit. Uh, your diet regime should be quite strict and quite good to be a keeper. And mentally, you have to be mentally focused all the time because every ball you should be expecting every ball to come to you. So I
Correct.
would like to say the drills which I do is I work a lot with my coaches with a lot of drills, catching drills, movement drills, side drills, and a lot of stamina drills as well because we keep for a long time. And mentally, I focus on a lot of mental exercises. I do meditation and yeah, a lot of focus exercises, which really helps me improve in my game and stay focused in my game.
What sort of diet do you follow? Like,
I don't follow a low deficit diet. Uh, I eat according to the workload I do as per the day goes. So, example, in a match day, I intend to eat less,
okay.
but after the match, I intend to take more protein, which because my body needs it requires more protein. So I take a lot of protein intake, and recovery and hydration is very important as an athlete. So I would recommend a lot of youngsters out there and a lot of upcoming cricketers to stay hydrated. And recovery is a really important aspect of your game.
Like, who are those keepers at domestic level you feel are doing like you look up to, or
Domestic level, I really look up to Vidyaman Saha as a keeper,
yeah.
as I've always looked up to him because his technique is brilliant and his determination is spectacular. And in the international level, I would say MS Dhoni
Yeah.
because of his mindset and his discipline. So, and as a batter, I would say Sachin Tendulkar because he's the god of cricket, and I've always looked up.
I have a quick rapid fire round for you. Like, we'll shoot you some questions and you can give us quick replies onto that. Be like, when was your first six? Tell us the ground name, the match name, and the
Okay,
year.
my first six would be in my under 14 days. So it was in my school ground. I was playing interclass cricket, and I hit a huge six, which I thought I was not capable of. And that is when my physical education sir looked at me, and he asked me to come try out for the cricket team, school cricket team.
Uh, what has been your longest six so far and where? In which game?
My longest six so far would be against Nagaland in my under 25 debut. I think it was about 85 meters to 90 meters.
Oh, what's the favorite brand of willow you prefer?
I would love to say DAC, Dual
Okay.
Exports Company. They have really good willows, and I would really recommend youngsters and other cricketers to use DAC.
What are some of the players you look forward to, like you want to play with them in future?
Play against them or play with them?
You can name both, like
Okay, to play with, I would really, because I look up to Virat Kohli. I would like to say I would love to learn a lot from him and play with him. And to play against, I would like to say I would love to play against Rashid Khan and Mitchell Stark because I feel they are the most challenging bowlers to face against.
can you name some of the batters at domestic level you look up to?
At domestic level, I really look up to Deepak Huda
Okay.
and I also look up to Abhimanyu Ishwaran
Yeah, he's a
as they
great.
have a lot of
Yeah,
temperament and lot of determination in the domestic especially.
correct. And some of the bowlers at domestic level you feel are quality.
Feel India is packed with a lot of quality bowlers. And for spin, I would love to say KC Karyappa.
Yeah.
He has done a lot in the domestic level. And say Umran Malik is quality as a pace bowler. And as as a regular swing bowler, I would love to say Bhuvaneshwar Kumar because he's a top talent even in international levels.
Some of the most memorable Ranji moments in your career, like who gave you your first cap or some sledging moments, or you can talk about anything which you remember.
All right. So my first cap was handed over to me by Tarwar Kohli,
Oh,
and he was a senior pro. He's
yeah,
played a lot of games for Punjab and he's played for our state as well, the
yeah,
state of Mizoram. So yeah, my
yeah.
most memorable moment would be yeah, scoring 100 against the plate champions Bihar.
Oh,
Friendly banter going between Mizoram and Sikkim,
oh.
and so there's a lot of friendliness, but as well as a lot of competitiveness as well.
Take us through moments. You can share it for the audience.
All right, some moments like yeah, we just tease the batsman. Why don't you hit a four and I will treat you a cup of tea later. And sometimes it really gets onto the batsman's head and he tries that and he gets out. Yeah.
Did you try that personally, this sledging?
I've tried that personally, yeah. And it has worked as well.
Oh, great. And any sledging you received, which you remember?
I've received a lot of sledging, a lot of positive sledging, a lot of negative sledging. And sometimes it works, but I always keep myself focused. And I have a particular routine which I follow through every ball, which helps me keep focused and yeah, stay in the game.
IPL team?
My favorite IPL team, I would say Royal Challengers Bangalore. I've been following them for
Okay.
15 years, and yeah, that's my favorite team.
So, like immediate goals ahead in the coming years.
Yeah, my immediate goals would be to perform well in Ranji Trophy, the domestic season for my state, the state of Mizoram, and my future goals would be definitely to wanting to play Duleep Trophy and the
Right.
other trophy in the domestic forum, and to play IPL.
Great,
And my future goal is to play for my country, India.
great. You are closest to in the Mizoram dressing room.
I would say Vikash Kumar and Zauthan Zola. They are my close friends. We are close buddies. We share everything with each other on the
Oh.
field and off the field. So yeah.
And how's been your like experience with the Mizoram captain?
So our Mizoram captain, his name is Shoimoya Ralte. Uh,
Okay,
he's our senior pro, and he's very determined as a captain. He's put in a lot of hours of work of hard work and determination, and he drives the team very well. And yeah, we as a team, we put in lots of hard work, and we gel as a team. The chemistry is good as a team, and that all comes, yeah, to the credit of the captain.
Great. Conclude the interview, like I want you to give five specific like points or advice for a young wicketkeeper batsman which he or she should keep in mind.
Firstly is determination. We have to be determined as a keeper, because the role which we are going to take is not easy, but we have to take it up as a challenge and always be positive. And the second one would be practice, lot of practice, because the more volume we take in, the more practice we take in, the easier it is for us in match. So I would like to say practice hard, play easy. So yeah, so once you challenge yourself in practice, that will automatically turn out in your
Yeah.
match. And then I would like to say physical fitness. Physical fitness is really important, and yeah, we have to work out and we have to exercise according to what our role is. So we as keepers have specific exercises to do, especially for lower body, because we have to squat a lot in a day.
Correct.
And lastly, for the fifth point, I would say mental awareness and mental health. Our psychology of the game should be driven with such motivation and determination that our goal is, to be there for the team, to gel the team together. Because in a match, the keeper is very important to set fields and to cheer up the team. And yeah, those are my 5 points.
First of all, thank you, Jehu, for giving your time. You are going through your Ranji match, and we are taking your interview mid, like in the course of that duration. It's day two going on. So thank you for your time. But to conclude, before we conclude, I want you to say a few lines of home ground cricket as well.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I would also like to say a big shout out to home ground cricket. It's a state of the art facility for analyzing your batting and your cricketing performance. It's a go to platform for all cricketers to use, especially to improve your game and to up your skill level as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jehu.
Thank you so much, Aditya.
Yeah. Yeah.